Ben Alaya, editor-in-chief, Sports Day newspapers, joins us on the show now to talk about the Nigerian Professional Football League. Ben, thanks for coming on the show.
It was a delight.
Thank you. Before we go to the NPFL, big friendly tomorrow between Nigeria and England. Your thoughts on that one?
Big friendly. For me, I tend to want to use that game to assess the stats list. That's
starting lineup for Croatia.
For the opening game against. And if again we see Francis Zoho in goal, and we are seeing, of course, we know that Leon Balogun and Trustekong are the central midfielders. And then I tend to think if Alaya, who was vilified because of that penalty he caused, in the game against Congo DR, is starting again, you begin to think that there is a new team that is coming up. And I have, my only thought is, why was one of the best defenders in the Scottish Premier League not picked? I mean, Efe Ambrose. I thought that it should be, with his experience, ordinarily, it should make the team so that, because you see, why I'm saying this is, Trustekong and Leon are hard-playing, hard-tackling defenders, and they are always prone to injuries. And if they have issues, who do you replace them with?
Kenneth Omero there.
Kenneth is there, but we need at least another person.
Another one. So you don't believe in Chidozie Awazim, you don't believe in...
I don't.
The other guys
I'm sorry if I don't, but I am just thinking that Efe Ambrose is better than them.
But right now, he was never a part of the qualifiers. I mean, he was never a part of it. And we know Kenneth Rosa is going to stick with players who helped him to qualify for the World Cup, which he had done.
He may have done it, but he made some tactical mistakes too. I mean,
but those guys helped him to qualify for the World Cup. Why would he want to drop them?
The World Cup is not a tea party. It's a tournament that, I mean, the President of the Federal Republic even asked us to go and win. So if you want to win, you go with your best materials. And I think, yes, 95% we are going with our best materials, but we still had lose. Even the Argentines are also having issues because they didn't go with some of their Icardi and co. There are issues. So those are my thoughts about that friendly. But against England, I think that we have an opportunity to prove that we have a strong team that will go to make an impact at the World Cup. If we start looking at the setup of the national team, I expect that we will start with the team that will start against Croatia against England tomorrow. And I expect that we should do well. If we go and lose badly, there will be tension.
Okay, I'm sure we'll not lose badly. Don't lose badly. Just win well or get a draw, and the message you have, the confidence will be low. And that's why I said I'm happy that Argentina actually play Israel and Haiti.
They're going to walk up on a high because they're probably going to win all those games.
That's if they won 1-4, like Messi scoring a hat-trick. Maybe against Israel, might even score 6. Who knows? But we are playing England. It's going to be a very tough game, but we know 5:15 p.m. on Saturday that at Wembley, that's when the game will be played. And hopefully the Spurs, we are wishing them all the very best needed. Okay, MPFL now. Straight up. Match day 24. Some big games coming on. All games will be played on Sunday, starting with the one between Wiki Tourist and Kwara United. That's the first game on Sunday. And then you have Wiki Tourist, Kwara United. Then you have Aqua United and Niger Tornadoes, Lobby Stars and Yobe Desert Stars, Heartland FC and Goran FC, Katsina and Rangers International. Then you have Rivers and Sunshine Stars. Naswa United and Aimba will also be in action. Abia Warriors and Kano Pillars, El Kanami Warriors and Plateau United, Yahavifa and MFM.
Okay. Lobby Stars versus Yobe Desert Stars. The leaders, another opportunity for them to consolidate their position on top of the log.
Absolutely.
You see them dropping points in this one?
No, they are playing at home, so it's going to be a bit difficult. With Dominic Ayofa and a couple of guys who are around the team. Lobby Stars has been doing well and they've been consistent. I expect that they'll pick the 3 points. I expect them to pick the 3 points and stay on top and keep pushing for the title. What I worry about at times is at the end of the season, if we want to go to the Champions League playoff and all that, and we just dropped the guard.
Yeah.
And it is not too good for us that every time we do well, you play so well. Rangers International, now last season it was Plateau United. Now it is Lobby Stars that are coming up with such strength and vigor. Now when it comes to the continent, we seem to drop our guard. Why? I think that's one thing we have to address. Why is it that we play so well in the local league, we do well, they even win away games, they come back and do so well. Then when they get to continental games, we just...
Yeah, competition is a lot stiffer on the continent. That's a straightforward question.
It's also very stiff here.
Yeah,
it's also very stiff here.
Or maybe sometimes, I don't know, I'm just thinking, this is my own thoughts. Maybe when we stop these midweek games consistently, we can have midweek games, but not like on a regular basis. I've seen situations where you have like 3 games in a week and all that. I think maybe
I think
2 games in a week. I feel maybe, I mean...
If you ask me of my thoughts, because I was discussing this with Dosu Joseph some months ago, I think that the reasoning is, at most times, is psychological. Because you are playing the Moroccan side, you are scared that they have a better league than you and all that. And then also the welfare of the teams that we parade. You know, sometimes the least paid players is taking 30,000 naira home, and then you expect him to go and meet somebody who's taking at least $5,000. I mean, multiply that in naira. So there are a lot of issues. You know, we have to also take welfare into perspective and ensure that when our teams are going into the continent, they are well taken care of. At times, if they are going to play in Benin Republic, they say you should not fly, go by the road. And then when you play a Benin Republic club that is already at home, if you lose, what do you say? You want to play Ghana, they say it's just 35 minutes away by air, so why fly? Go by road. And these are some of the issues that we need to... A lot of issues.
Okay.
A lot of issues.
All right, let's talk about the NNL now, talking about Nigerian National League.
Oh, that is where my heart lies.
Starting from today, I mean, it's a loaded fixture starting from Friday to Sunday. It's a loaded one. But, you know, let's just go on this break. After the break, we'll take a look at the games for this weekend.